up, everyone? We are here. Where are we, Kyle? We are in
a bowling alley.
A bowling alley.
We're not bowling.
We're not bowling. We have no shoes and no balls. We're here to spectate.
And what are we spectating, Brad?
Right there. SYC Youth Tournament. Okay, so the SYCs are the Storm Youth Championships.
Yeah, we figured you guys were tired of us seeing us bowl all the time, so instead we decided to come all the way up to Green Bay to showcase some of these kids that are going to take our place very soon. So yeah, with Storm Youth Championships here in Green Bay. Shout out to Storm.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ashwaubenon. I Am Bowling. All the sponsors are putting it on.
Yep.
And we're here to spectate and watch these kids bowl.
Yes.
So I want to go see.
Can we
go watch some of the kids bowl, because you guys are going to be amazed.
Junior gold champion.
We got a celebrity in the house right here.
Junior gold champion.
What's your name? Aiden Furukawa.
What does that even mean?
What division you win? U18. This is first year in U18.
And you won?
Yep.
Wow. Who'd you beat?
Good friend Andrew Robitaille.
Wow. Were you nervous?
Yeah. Wish I wasn't.
Dude, you're the champ.
Dude, you always have. Everyone's always nervous.
Day one, they're bowling on the short. They just started, okay? They have 6 games on this short pattern. But before we get into the bowling, Kyle, do you think you could beat Jillian Martin? I don't think so.
I wouldn't put all my eggs in that basket, I'll tell you that
She
right
has
now.
12 SYC titles. How many gateways do you have?
Like 2?
Yeah. Have you won 12 tournaments in your life? And Jillian's got 12. Not only does Jillian have 12, Spencer also has 12. And he's if you don't know Spencer, he's a bum. He's also from Missouri, so, which is kind of cool, and probably the greatest youth bowler of all time. And he beat me in an adult tournament 3 months ago, so it's already started.
Can't argue with that.
I mean, what are we doing? But anyways, we got some champions here. This Gianna Brandolino, you're gonna see her banner. She has 10 titles, so she's chasing the 12 of Jillian and Spencer, and then a bunch of other titleists. I saw him. We played football against him last night. He Randy Mossed me in the end zone last night.
You what?
He Randy Mossed me.
He got you.
He got me. But yeah, let's check out the bowling.
Hey Brad, what are you doing over there?
I am hydrating. I'm doing my daily hydration drink with our friends over at Element. And before I tell you about them, they're offering our viewers a free sample pack. You get 8 of the different flavors they have, so you can choose which flavor is your favorite. And all you gotta do is click the link in the description. It's drinkelement.com/Brad and Kyle to get your free sample pack. Now, what is it? Element is the best hydration drink you can get. There's no artificial fillers, there's no added sugar. It is just straight electrolytes. Potassium, magnesium, and salt. Okay, and it's super simple to use. All you gotta do is just grab it, pull off the trigger. I pour it in 40 ounces of water. The packet, if you get the packet, it tells you all the instructions. There's 32. You can get really salty if you want a 16 ounce, but I always go 40 ounces. You just put it in there, and I have 1 of these a day. If you're an athlete out there, something out there, you could do 2 of them a day. Super simple, and we love it. So make sure you guys hit that link in the description, and we appreciate Element for being a sponsor of the channel. We love you. Go support our friends, and back to bowling.
Let's see it. We're ready to go. We're doctored up. All right. And we're live, coming at you from the Storm U Championships. We're 3 games in.
We're 2 games in.
2 games
Starting game 3.
Starting game 3. These look hard.
They're hard.
They look hard. They're bowling on the short pattern for these first 5 games, and they don't hook a lot to the right.
Yeah, JJ at Kegel, John Janowicz at Kegel builds these patterns, and he does a video before every SYC on how to play them. And he goes, now the way this is designed, it's gonna play pretty slick. And every bowler we've talked to says, I can't get my ball to hook. It's 35 feet, what do you mean you can't get your ball to hook? But what they mean is, they can't get their ball to hook when they get it going to the right. It way overhooks when they get it going a little left.
Yeah.
It's just a hard balance.
Yeah, when you bowl on a short pattern and there's no free hook to the right,
It sucks.
it's a tough deal. So I'm kind of happy we're chilling in the booth and now bowling right
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
now. It's pretty nice.
Not bad.
Not bad. All right, we're on Superstar Alert. We're here, so we got to give you the coverage of the tournament. So we're gonna go see what the leaders are up to from some of the divisions and see how they're attacking the lanes. All right, we got Keegan, who's about to be up on lane 39. He's got like 260 off the sheet, so he's leading after 3. And they're finishing their 4th game up, so it looks like he's still gonna be leading. Let's see how.
The guy in 2nd place, Trey, just shot 138.
Trey just shot.
So this is to take like
A commanding lane.
commanding.
So yeah, he's got working on a 4-bagger here. So let's see how he's playing. Yeah, we saw him practicing yesterday. There's no surprise that he's leading. He's throwing urethane, playing up the right side. He's one of the few guys that I can see that are able to like keep his angles in front of him, get it to read, and he's able to utilize that outside part of the lane. Yeah, he's gonna have himself a little day here on these first 5 games. All right, next up we have to find Gianna, who is, we're just in the booth and she's a superstar because everyone in the comments is asking about her, but she's the one we talked about earlier, has 10 titles, so I guess no surprise, she's leading after the first 3 she's 25 over, and I believe she just shot like 2-teen down there that I saw. So she's having herself a day. Let's go see how she's playing the lanes because she's doing some good stuff. Yeah, I just watched Gianna bowl the whole game, and she pretty much hit that exact same spot. Playing like, I don't know, like 12 to 6. If you don't have a lot of revs, and you can't really get that ball to hook on the outside part of the lane, you kind of got to tweak everything in the middle part of the lane. And just watching Gianna bowl, the girl can repeat shots, so she's going to be tough to beat. So there's 2 superstar alerts for these first 5 games, and I don't see them getting rid of their lead anytime soon.
Well, what do we think?
Man, these kids are being challenged this week.
Yeah, it's kind of
They bowled on the short pattern. They bowled on the short pattern this morning. They bowled on the medium pattern. Scores are a little higher on the medium pattern, but not really that much. But dude, it's awesome seeing youth bowl and the generation that's coming up.
It makes me want to practice.
It gives you that.
It's like the first time I want to practice.
That feeling of like wanting to be better without all the money, without the YouTube, without the views, without like the just being
the life portion. Yeah,
the life portion. These kids are just out here having fun, man.
Working on themselves.
So
yeah, we're done with day 1. We're gonna get out of here.
Oh, we got a photo
next day.
We're gonna go tomorrow. We're coming back for day 2, where the kids are gonna bowl 5 more games plus the finals, and yeah,
we're gonna get it all.
We'll see you in day 2.
Major tournament of the summer.
I think Green Bay has changed.
Call me a cheesehead. Do you notice the black eye under my right
Try to make it
eye?
happen.
Yeah.
All right, Brad.
You know how I got that?
Tyler here.
How'd you get that?
Brad's got his cheese head on.
Thank you, appreciate it. What is up, everyone? We're here on a Sunday at Schwabenheim Lanes. By the way, if you're up in northern Milwaukee, if you're in Milwaukee at all, if you're in Chicago, head up here to Green Bay to Schwabenheim. It's a wonderful place. They have great owners. It's a great building. You can tell by the backdrop. It's like all old school AMF backdrops. It's really cool. But we have the results after yesterday. It's basically coming down to two people on the U18 side. We got Keegan leading by 150. Keegan Alexander's leading
What
by
a lead.
150 over Landon Jordan. And Landon Jordan had a great comeback last night. He was kind of buried off the short. So we're going to see how Keegan and Landon are doing. And then on the girls' side, we got Gianna and Abigail Starkey. I think Gianna's leading by 18 pins over Abigail. So it's and they're like really good friends and they practice together. So that's going to come down to the wire and that's going to be fun. So we're going to see how those youth do. All right, so it's the last day, it's Sunday, and they're bowling on the long pattern. So the first two squads, the first one in the morning yesterday was a short and a medium, 41, and now we're bowling on 45, and the scores are kind of all over the place. Gianna just shot 279, but we're looking at Keegan, he just shot 184, and Landon just shot 190, so the top two guys didn't bowl all that great, and then I think Abigail and Gianna bowled pretty good, but we're gonna take a look at Keegan.
All right, we're coming at you live from the SYC Game 3. Yeah.
Starting game 3.
Yeah. We're starting Game 3, so Game 2, this guy, Camden Harris, is the talk of the town. He just shot the perfect game, the 12 strikes in a row, the 300 game. Camden, how's it feel to shoot 300?
Pretty great.
The first one?
Yeah, on a sport shot.
Yeah? What ball are you using?
Infinite physics.
Infinite. Dude, my guy. He knows the secrets. All right, so what does that put you for the clock now?
Plus 33.
Plus 33
Yeah,
for the
first
two
game
games?
was not great.
That's
Camden
how
is
you
not
do
only
it
the
right
talk of
there.
town for the 300, he is also the comeback player of the year
Yes.
right now. Going on, so go get him Game 3, man.
Thank you, man.
We call that the berries, and I told you he threw it sick.
Yeah,
I was scouting him out in practice the other day.
That's
so
solid. I don't know how he shot 130.
my man is nice with it.
So now, I wonder how many that is in a row. Is it 14 or
Ooh,
is it
well,
4?
I'm assuming that he didn't strike out in the 130 game. If he did, that's impressive.
That's really impressive.
But
14?
that's at least 14.
All right, so we got some interesting developments happening on the guy's side. Keegan is going backwards, and Landon Jordan is 40 over for the day. I think Landon has caught Keegan by 100, so he's got another 50 to go, but at least that's a situation now. But Keegan's doing all right. But now we're trying to find Gianna, see how that is going. So we have a bit of a new superstar today on the women's U18. Gianna, 691 for the first three, and then Abigail had 588. So that's not what you want to see when you're Abby, but she's kind of a new superstar in the house right now, and I'm gonna show you. 717 the first three. I'm pretty sure it's high in the building amongst girls and guys. So that right there is the best bowler in the building right now. 7-17, and she's got a clean game, and she's got 240 off the sheet. So Malia is doing some work. Gianna is somewhat struggling. Abby just tripped a 4, so she's coming back. We got a game and a half left, so this is game 4, and we'll see what happens on the U18 girls. All right, switching gears to the guys. U18 boys, we have some interesting stuff happening. Keegan was blowing everybody away, but he's having a tough morning. And he just shot 2-teen, and the second place guy, who's now only 42 pins back, Landon Jordan, has a spare strike spare 5-bagger, so he can go off the sheet for 270, and Keegan's only gonna get the 2-teen, so Landon can actually take the lead here going into the last game, which is wild. Keegan can't really be happy, and props to Landon for getting there, but we'll see how they're ending game 4, so we're gonna have a shootout for game 5. Thought we have a new leader in the U18 boys division?
I will say I'm not exactly. I'm surprised, but anything can happen.
That just goes to show you.
You're on a different pattern entirely.
Yeah, like Keegan was unbeatable yesterday, but bowling just sucks. And so all it takes is something small to happen and some guy get hot.
Bowling's awesome.
Bowling's awesome.
Because Landon's like, this is great. I love this pattern.
Yeah.
So to paint the picture for you in the U18 guy, Landon Jordan has is plus 243 right now, 1 to go. And Keegan, who came in with a 150 pin lead, is at plus 224, so 19 pin difference. Keegan right now has 79 in the 4th, working on a double. So 250 off the sheet, good start. Last 2 shots were buried. So we said he needs to throw a different ball, but
he's making it work.
He's making it work. So let's then we gotta go check in and see how Landon's doing over there, but it's a tight race.
They definitely gave that one the old speed boost.
That was the, so you can see Keegan knows exactly where he's at right now. You know, Landon has a good look. You know, he lost the lead. You can see him back here trying to just calm himself down, trying to just get that heart rate down a little bit. And that one, it wasn't too bad.
It was good.
Line-wise, just yamped it.
He yamped it.
So he still has a shot here.
It's 230. Landon's gonna need, you know.
Yeah, Keegan's a little ahead of Landon right now, so we'll watch him finish this game. He can still shoot 237, which is still all right.
Means Landon needs 2-teen.
And Landon needs 2-teen, which, I mean, Landon's got a good look, but
Keegan strikes out.
Clearly,
anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Great job.
And that is a wrap.
SYC, Wisconsin.
SYC, Wisconsin.
Green
First
Bay.
SYC. Listen, it was a great tournament.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't came out and bowled at SYC, you have to. There's so many good opportunities for kids bowling these days. You have PBA junior tournaments.
Yep, you got the Midwest Bowl Fest and the Youth Badger Storm. They got a singles and a doubles.
What's the date of that one?
October 12th through the 15th.
You also have JBST series youth bowling tournaments up here in the Wisconsin area, the greater Wisconsin area. So there's a lot of stuff for kids.
There's a lot of stuff for you to bowl if you're in the Midwest, so go check them out. Okay, all those ones we just said.
And we have to thank the crew. We got Blair, round of applause. Yay! We got Leanne. Yay! We got Brad, we got Matt. Guys, thank you for everything you did this weekend. You guys are keeping bowling alive, baby.
Thank you for being here.
Alive and thriving.
Awesome.
So that's it. SYC, that's a wrap. We don't know when we'll see you next, but we'll see you when we see you.
See ya. It's fun.